All right, looks like the march is moving along. They're marching pretty quickly. They're running. Look, no, show. Okay, so these counter protesters, Antifa and such, are literally running up to try to confront. Caitlin, where are we?
We are in front of the queue. We're right by the visitors parking lot. I don't even know what they're shouting. I don't even think they know what's going on.
All right, so right now, guys, I will say this is getting really heated. The anti-gun protesters are literally here screaming, yelling, trying to intimidate, trying to stop the march from proceeding forward. Whoa, whoa!
Look out, look out. Weapons. They're throwing stuff.
We got a grenade.
Get her down. Get her down. They just threw a fake grenade water balloon at us. We literally just got hit with a fake water balloon grenade.
Wait, no. Get behind the police. Get behind the police. This is getting really ugly, guys. This is getting really ugly. We need to stay by the police over here. We need to stay over here. Stay over here. They're forming a circle. We are now completely surrounded by Antifa. We're completely surrounded. And the police are trying to do what they can to contain the situation. We need to go. We need to go.
You can't leave. There's no safe way out yet.
Back better slow. Slow.
Slow.
The violence, the agitation, the altercations are 100% coming from Antifa. Look behind, you can see it says fascists go home, you know, Nazis, hate has no place here. These people are so demented that they really believe that the group here, who are a mixed batch of people who are just simply standing up for the Second Amendment, are violent and that they are bigoted people. When, you know, we've interviewed LGBTQ people, we've interviewed African Americans, people of all kinds of nationalities, races, people of different aisles on the spectrum. Some guy just hit this guy. Some Antifa guy just hit a part of this second rights demonstration. It's getting pretty scary. This is along the lines so far of the intensity of some of what we experienced at Charlottesville, although we haven't seen violence from the right at all. Look, another Antifa guy arrested. Ma'am, what do you think about the level of hostility that's been coming from the people over there?
I don't even know where it's coming from because we're not here to talk about the KKK or anything like that. So I don't know who was getting them all riled up. I don't know who they came with, but we're here about Campus Carry to talk about pro-Second Amendment rights for all students across the nation, to support Caitlin. I don't know where they got that information from, so they need to take that somewhere else and stop following us. They're following us around. We're here walking freely, and they're preventing us from moving, and if I'm not mistaken, it's breaking the law.
The police are having to escort the march, Caitlin Bennett's open carry march, out to their cars because of the violence that's been happening from the left and from the Antifa Black Lives Matter groups. So they're essentially being escorted out here in order to ensure the group's safety. And they are sticking with this group and protecting this group because this group has been the victim of multiple attempts of assault, items being thrown, Antifa running around. Yeah, so we've got looks like an Antifa person here taking pictures of people's faces to try and likely dox students who go to this campus. Many of these leftist protesters are engaging in terrorism, really, a degree of screaming, yelling, violence, hostility, throwing things, bullying, intimidating, in order to try to chase people off. That is their intended goal. That's what they do. All in all, Caitlin Bennett's open carry rally, which was simply a pro-Second Amendment gun rights march across Kent State, has erupted in violence from alt-left, extreme left protesters, when this group has made it very clear they are not fascist, they are not bigoted, they are not racist, they are just only pro-Second Amendment. All in all, we're signing off here. This is Millie Weaver, signing off for Infowars.com.
Have you or a loved one been exposed to liberalism and identified as having Trump derangement syndrome? Liberalism is a disease caused by exposure to leftists. Many people are silently suffering from the effects of liberalism. Even families of exposure victims are at risk from secondary exposure. Symptoms may include anxiety, irritability, intolerance of free speech, pale skin, uncontrollable screaming, violent outbursts, hallucinations, and in extreme cases, mass hysteria. Spotting early warning signs can prevent this tragedy. There are plenty of options available to recompense leftist victims and their families. Go to Infowars.com, Newswars.com, and get tomorrow's news today. Go to InfoWarsStore.com and get tomorrow's products today. Or dial 888-253-3139 for a free Infowars store consultation. It's never too late to turn your political affiliation around.